Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're watching okay, whatever that says, you can read it. Right now you can pause it. It's by Dr. Noah, link will be in the description. Let's watch this thing.
Dr. Nowhere's Office of Wonders presents the Oddity Compendium, a beginner's anomaly education program. Welcome to the Oddity Compendium. Today,
So this thing gives me like an old-fashioned ad vibe, and I'm not gonna be those YouTubers where they just keep on pausing to okay, wait, I need to talk about this. Sorry, guys.
oddities that exist inside of, outside of, and around your universe. These strange phenomena can range anywhere from life forms, products, and organizations to even
We're not gonna talk about that or that.
anomalous time period. Important. The following information has been acquired from realities
We have yet seen that yet.
that may be separate from the world we reside in. Please be aware that knowledge or comprehension of incompatible information may result in a conscious reality fracture.
Say how long was this? 13 minutes.
Stupid. Mom!
Your own bed may be harboring a hunger for you, flesh. Sleep with a cool fan on if sleep. My room's always cold. Oh, just read this. You can pause it right now. I like this. I like this song. Why did it turn black? Okay. The flesh bed.
Flesh beds or mattress folk are a species of parasitic
Oh, good thing.
subhuman that highly resemble bed mattresses.
Dude, what was that
The body of a
laugh?
dormant flesh bed appears identical to a standard mattress. However, slicing the thin
Oh,
sheet-like
I'm
skin
on a
reveals many
mattress right
soft
now.
organs, limb-like appendages, and a humanoid head which hides beneath the skin. They were first discovered in the late 1960s
So that, oh,
when
1960s.
a mattress company was surveying excess storage. Upon finding many seemingly pristine mattresses that had not been sold, they gave them away to thrift shops and people in need. The people who received the mattress folk initially had no issues with the faux beds. It wasn't until the air began to warm up that these beds awoke from their uneventful
He
hibernations.
blinked.
The first recorded victim was 19-year-old Alice Diger.
I thought it was
She had been sleeping on a flesh bed for roughly 6 months before her sudden disappearance. After noticing the stench of sulfur and rot originating from her bed, her family called authorities, and the inside of the mattress revealed a feasting parasite, several hundred human bones, and a half-digested Alice. The method in which mattress folks sustain themselves is by waiting for the body heat of a host to wake them from their
Oh, what is that thing? What's that head right there?
dormant state. Kind of like an egg, but not nearly as tasty.
Wait, egg? What the heck?
After they wake, they slowly unfold themselves from their soft mattress-like bodies. This process is very gradual and happens underneath its body or on its side so as not to be detected. After roughly a month
Heck
of
was
this
that thing?
process
You're
in
like,
the 17 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, its
If I
head
can't
and
go to
arms
sleep
slowly
tonight,
emerge and pull the
can I see
sleeping
that thing?
host into its
At
body,
least
where
I'm
prey
okay.
is slowly digested.
What the heck
Not
was
much is
that?
known about how these sleeping
Before the
beauties
king
came
went,
about,
what- did it
but
say
it is
that?
theorized that since they are subhuman, they were once a branch of Homo sapiens
Oh,
that were
what the heck is that thing?
with a mycelial
It's like a
network many
person
years
that's
ago.
with that weird heart.
Autopsies of flesh dense digestive systems
Oh, you couldn't see it right there. Oh,
revealed DNA samples from thousands of different people in each instance, some even tracing to people born during the 1600s.
dude, no, that's a human. That's a human. That's not the flesh bed, is it? Wait, is it the flesh bed or is that
Another
a
odd thing
human?
to note is that the mattress folk themselves contain
Could
DNA
you,
belonging to
I once heard a video where it said, have
as well. One
digested
instance
body by
shared DNA in a blood type with
19
Napoleon Bonaparte, leader of the
19-year-old
French Republic during the time that the mattress folk were assumed to have come into existence. All in all, it might be a good idea to throw out that mattress that feels just a bit too warm lately. You might be sharing it with something unwanted. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bite.
Don't let the bed bite. That's a good one. Endless.
The headless macrocosm
This
is a
is
reality
true.
nearly identical to Earth's, save for the fact instead of humans, tail headless corpses remain
Oh.
in their stead. These corpses, though technically dead, do weakly breathe through the holes in their necks. Their hearts have also been observed to begin convulsing at seemingly random intervals. These beings are identical in appearance to one another aside from physical
Oh my
dimensions,
gosh.
which can vary severely between
Wait,
each
how are they
corpse.
fitting?
The headless people
Like they
growing
look
in
so
this
like
pocket
they're
reality
like
have
they
been
look so
observed changing
tall,
their behavior
but then
when
like
humans
when
have
you see them
physically
in
interacted
rooms,
with
like
them,
who
and
ain't that
apparently gain a
tall?
level of awareness and vitality when
Can
such
they
events occur. There are
decrease and
approximately
increase
10,393 living humans residing in this
like the
reality, all
boiled
from
one?
parallel Earth.
Maybe lost.
Every single resident recounts waking up in the headless
Okay, that's
macrocosm
just
after
white.
falling
No,
asleep
that's
under
just
strange
red.
circumstances back in their own
Or am I
realities.
just colorblind?
No one back in their own parallel
Okay,
homes
that blue
remembers
or am
their
I just
faces or
colorblind now?
identities, which leads to
Oh,
the
what's that
belief that
thing
this
on,
place
like,
could
by the
be a form of
side?
anti-reality. A waste compartment of the universe used for aspects of reality that are
I have
useless
nothing.
or
I have
harmful
no
to
idea what to
existential
say.
fabric. The humans that live in the headless macrocosm are assumed to be taking shelter in abandoned structures and banding together to search for plant-based food during the warmer times. Fun fact, humans have coined multiple terms and nicknames for these headless corpses, such as stumpies, cranes, and ichabodies. Despite this sub-reality being detached from main reality, an incident took place which created a temporary tier
Wait, are
between
they
the
like
two.
friendly?
A man residing in the headless macrocosm was walking through a field with a small house in the center. Upon reaching the house, the man unintentionally brushed up against one of the breathing bodies. This body, just before motionless aside from the labored convulsions,
Okay, no,
sprang
they're
to
not
life and
friendly.
removed the head of the man. It then proceeded to attach the severed head to the stump of its own neck. The man's name was Michael Hedford. After the corpse had placed Michael's head where it's owned to be, an event occurred back on Earth in the year 2061 that resulted in governmental intervention. A family's call to the authorities described an impossibly
So
tall
headless
naked figure
are
appearing in their backyard. The presence
friendly.
of this oddity was highly
Come on,
distressing
good
to the
thing my neck's
family,
already
and they
hurt.
remained inside their home until the
Hurts.
situation was
Yeah.
resolved. The following photograph depicts this figure they spoke of.
Wait, I need to read that. I need the face you are looking for no longer exists.
Head is affixed atop its frail neck. Shortly after
They're
the
so,
photo was
like, they're
taken,
so
what
big
was
and
left
they're,
of
like,
Tedford's existence
rooms.
was removed from the premises and taken to an upscale anomaly testing site. Apparently, this corpse was attempting to quite literally defend
That's how we
Tedford by leeching off of his existence. These breathing bodies appear to be in a constant state of yearning to reconnect with the roots of reality again, as they have been taken a hold of by a dangerous and contagious disease. This disease appears to be non-existence itself. It can affect anyone on Earth
Is
at
it
any time,
blue?
and
I'm
once it
so
takes hold, the
confused.
headless macrocosm deems you valid for residence
This
within
is
its endless
blue.
meadows, filled with fellow
If y'all can see
patients.
this, and
But
this
don't
is blue,
worry,
I'm not
it's a rare
colorblind.
diagnosis. Another fun
But if
fact.
it isn't, then I'm
Occasionally, crude man-made structures will
Yeah,
form
better not be
seemingly out of
trolling.
nowhere in order to correspond
Wait,
with the
is it
structures on
blurry or
Earth.
am I just?
As
It's
mentioned
like
earlier, the headless macrocosm itself
What the heck is
functions
that
like the
thing?
digestive tract of the universe, and
Wait,
these
no way.
structures make the antibodies attempting to fight off the virus of non-existence. Now then, check your head. Screwed on tight. Great, because you might want to hang on tight to it for this next one.
Okay, I'm touching my head.
The obelisks of enlightenment are a collection of monolithic beings that are currently residing in different remote locations across the world. Also known as the Fathers of True North, they appear in groups of 1 to 8 and stand anywhere from 10 to 150 feet tall. Each obelisk is levitating just barely above the ground and facing geodetic north. Though most of them reside in remote fields and deserts, they have also been found floating above the ocean within
Hey,
the
what the?
vicinity of the Bermuda Triangle and even of the Moon. They are moving just
Even on
ever
the
so
moon?
slightly and progress approximately 2 inches
Even
forward a year.
on the moon?
These obelisks are enlightened in the infinitely vast secrets of the universe, and are constantly vocalizing the excess information as a means of waste to counteract the overwhelming intake of knowledge. Though currently enclosed and monitored by government entities, many people have wandered into these locations prior claiming to be following the sound of angelic singing. This alluring hum emanating from these obelisks produces a massive increase in general intelligence and subjects listening. Folklore often refers to the frequency as the song of the divine contour. Each obelisk's biological elements are leveled thousands of feet into the sky to make a metaphysical
like
connection
something
from
for
Earth to
what?
the universe. It is assumed this is a form of knowledge worship, an attempt to make a mortal sacrifice for an immortal honor. Fun fact. These organs are confirmed to be those of the humans and other biological matter that were absorbed after enlightenment. Upon
Why does it
perceiving the
laugh
words
there?
spoken by the obelisks or
Oh,
entering
they
into
get to
close
feel this.
proximity with them, the human brain either spontaneously expands and combusts or receives an ability to comprehend the sacred information. Talk about being open-minded. Whenever a subject is able to comprehend this knowledge, they are biologically absorbed into the obelisk, becoming wholly unified with the being. It is not entirely understood how these anomalies were brought into existence, but they seem to be tears in the fabric of reality akin to black holes. Many speculate that these rifts were opened by ancient giants who were dissatisfied with a lack of Earth's knowledge. Many unnaturally large humanoid skeletons have been found underground adjacent to obelisk sites, further supporting this idea. When the
Okay,
obelisks
I'm gonna
made
make
their
a part
debut
2.
on Earth,